I owe y'all an apology. And the reason why I say I owe y'all an apology is due to the fact that Draymond Green and Kevin Durant were closer friends than I anticipated. And I thought that there was no beef between Westbrook and Kevin Durant. I thought the media was blowing that out of proportion. And I was like, these guys are really friends. And what I've been learning in the past couple of hours and being informed on things is that is far from true. That after this game, when they eliminated Oklahoma City, Draymond told Kevin Durant, we gonna get you over here. You gonna come with us. And we gonna talk later in the Olympics, but we're gonna talk. I didn't know all of these things was going on. But apparently, an argument happened with Westbrook and Kevin Durant, which never would have happened earlier in their careers. And the problem ensued from an Oklahoma City game where Westbrook had to carry the team for a while. When they came back, the plays didn't basically alter back to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had to guard and play defense on like everybody and 4 or 5 different players. And the media in Oklahoma City was just talking about him being a shooter and Kevin Durant, he's a better shooter. And Westbrook need to just give him the ball and fall back in line. But we need Kevin Durant taking shots, and he's worn out and he's tired by the time the fourth quarter comes because he's playing defense on like 4 different guys. He's guarding like 4 guys on the court, and people weren't paying attention to it. But in an interview Westbrook did, he said something that Kevin kind of took disrespectfully, and he kind of felt that the ownership and the coaches were pretty much leaning towards the team being more Russell's than his when he came back from the injury, and he saw how things were changing on OKC. He wasn't made to be the top star anymore. It was like out with the old, in with the new. And he felt the kind of way about it. He had a talk with Westbrook, and Westbrook was like, oh, man, that's not what I meant. We were cool. When ownership started and the coaches started moving and gravitating the plays and everything around the way Russell Westbrook played. And let Russell, dictate, or he's going to take the last shot, or let him set it up. Things that didn't exist really when Kevin Durant was healthy. Once he was out, then it went back. But when Russell Westbrook was out, Durant was like, well, I didn't get no love, and I was guarding everybody on the court. But I didn't get the same kind of love. So he felt slighted by the team. Draymond and Durant have become close friends, and they bonded more at the Olympics, and they were inseparable. I mean, if anybody wanted to say, well, what is a great example of a great teammate or somebody that's got your back and somebody who really care, it would definitely be Draymond and KD. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant were not really good friends, as people thought. On the court, they had a great relationship, but off the court, they really didn't deal with each other that much. I didn't know. And Kevin Durant had basically made up in his mind he wasn't coming back as long as Westbrook was going to stay there. He had done that course. He had seen the process of that, and he wasn't going to go through another season of what he just went through. He was not very happy with some of the decisions that was made with OKC. Though he never threw organization and nobody under the bus, he was a model citizen. Never threw Russell Westbrook under the bus. But you could tell there was tension between the two. Now, the season hasn't started yet, but already Kevin Durant seems very eager to make, noise with the team. And believe it or not, Draymond actually makes Kevin Durant much better than Russell Westbrook could. People are like, oh, that don't make no sense, man. Russell Westbrook is incredible. No, he's a better teammate to improve Kevin Durant. He's not afraid to tell Kevin Durant, like he told him, you need to be more aggressive. After the game, be more aggressive. Dre's gonna tell you how he feels no matter what. Not because he wants to be arrogant. He wants you to win. He wants to win just like you do. But he knows he needs certain things from you in order to get that accomplished. And just by him being in a different atmosphere for the first time in a very long time, people don't understand. They get worn out. Kevin Durant is in a new system, so he's learning how these teams just basically operate and how they move and everything. He's loving it. But he was asked about, his ex-teammate and what's it going to be like when they see each other. And he really just didn't care.
That got affected. They were just never the same. You think, it'll always be the same.
When you step in between the lines, like, that's when we compete.
Right.
That's when we're going to go at each other. That's when I'm going to do what I do in my zone and you're going to do what you do. But I don't carry that with me as soon as I step off the court. It's not like, I don't care about you that much to even try to want to hate you. You hear what I mean? I hear all the time that, Michael hated such and such, Isaiah hated such and such. Like, I'm not thinking about you at home when I'm on my couch for me to hate you that much. So, like, that's just not who I am. So, but when we play, I'm not even thinking about you. I'm worried about how I'm going to dominate. So, I'm not going out and meeting Russell by his car and want to talk to him, or he's not going to want to fight me. And, I don't care about all of that stuff. I'm going to go in there when we play. I'm going to hoop the way I always hoop my whole life. And I'm going to compete the way I always competed. The work doesn't stop. I really just got a different jersey on.
Do you feel like you